welcome to a retro ranking, and as it's part of Ladies' Day, we have got a great female singer. Born on the 16th of April 1939, Mary Isabel Catherine Bernadette O'Brien, but known to us as Miss Dusty Springfield, sadly passed away in 1999 on the 2nd of March. But what a legacy she left. She had that distinctive mezzo-soprano sound, did pop, dramatic ballads, country, little bit of jazz in there, but she was also known for her bouffant beehive peroxide blonde hair. Very successful here and in America, and she was probably one of the first female artists to wear that heavy black eyeliner and shadow. Very early goth, I would say. She had her own TV show in the UK, hosted shows on BBC and ITV, topped the polls, Melody Maker's Best International Vocals, and was the first UK singer to top the New Musical Express Readers Poll for female singer. She was a member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, not just for her on her own, but with the Springfields, and she has probably one of the most popular female singers of all time. So I went and dived into her catalogue. I was brought up on Dusty Springfield, so Dusty Springfield songs are not songs that I'm not familiar with. I know quite a lot. My late mum was a great fan of Dusty Springfield, and she still got Dusty Springfield albums until she sadly passed away. But you know, she'd always be listening to Dusty Springfield. My mum just loved Dusty Springfield. So here are my 10 favourite tracks. Very hard, but there are some really good ones in here. So number 10, we go to 1968 and her album Dusty, definitely, and it's her version of Take Another Piece of My Heart. Apart from Janis Joplin's version and a song, and it's now sung great by a young lady called Melody in Liliac. She's got that husky voice and she does a great version. This is the closest you'll ever get to Janis. I remember hearing this as a kid and I thought, wow, you know, she has got a great voice, and I think this is a great version of this song, and that's why it's my number 10, because I couldn't leave this one out, even if it's not one of hers, but it was a fine performance. Okay, then coming in at number 9, go to 1966 now. It was a single, got to number 9 here in the UK, number 20 in the USA, and it is the fantastic All I See Is You. This is one of her more raunchier songs. I love her vocal on this. Just a very quirky pop song, and I do love this song. Okay, coming in at number 8, we go to 1968 now. Now this was the B-side of How Can I Be Sure, and it's the really groovy little track called Spooky. I love the percussion on here. It's got a great little groove, that electric piano's on there, and it's a great vocal from Dusty, and I just love this song. Okay then, number 7. We go way back. We go back to 1964. And it's from an album called A Girl Called Dusty, and it's a brilliant track called You Don't Own Me. I love this song. It's just a quirky little sort of poppy song, but also it has been covered by the late Amy Winehouse, who done a great version of this, paying homage to Dusty, and I think this is a great track. Fantastic stuff. Okay, number 6. from 1969. Released as a single, but in America got to number 91. And it's Breakfast in Bed. It should have done better. It's a really nice song. One of her later tracks. It's got a nice melody. It's a lovely vocal from Dusty. And I just don't understand why this track just didn't get any higher, because I think it's a really strong track. The piano in it is great. Okay then, coming at number 5. 1966. Number 1 here in the UK, number 4 in the USA, and it's You Don't Have to Say You Love Me. One of the great tracks. I love her sultry voice in this. Piano, strings. Wonderful song. Big hit for her. Great performance on the vocals. Okay then, coming in at number 4. 1967. Now, surprisingly, didn't chart here in the UK, got to number 22 in the USA. But it's The Look of Love, popular song that was written by Burt Bacharach and Hal David. It's got that bossa nova rhythm, and I love that sound. It's a really good song, and it's very popular here. It also, of course, appeared in films. The first time it does was in the interlude of the 1967 spoof James Bond Casino Royale. The actual song as well was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame. And the next time it appeared in the film was in Austin Powers' Man of Mystery. I just can't believe it was never released as a single over here, but I love that song. Okay then, number 3, 1963. A very first single. Got to number 4 here and number 12 in the USA. And it's I Only Wanna Be With You. I love this track. A lot of people have covered this, but no one come closer to doing it as good as Dusty Springfield, and that was Annie Lennox when she was with the Tourists. But I do love this song. It's a great vocal, great pop song. You can't go wrong with that. Okay, number 2. Another single from 1964. Number 3 here in the UK. And it's the fantastic I Just Don't Know What to Do With Myself. Another Burt Bacharach song and Hal David. Absolutely great. I love this song. And it got a little bit of a reprise, didn't it, when it was featured in the movie Buster that starred Phil Collins. It's on the soundtrack for that. Which has got some great songs on it. I love that soundtrack. I might do it one day as a one-off, because it has got some great tracks from that period, and this is one of my favourites off the album. But my number 1 song by Dusty Springfield, this comes from 1968. Got to number 9 here in the UK, number 10 in the USA, and it is Son of a Preacher Man. I think it's one of the most soulful vocals that she ever done. It's a classic. I just love this song. One of her finest vocal performances she ever done, and that's why it's my number 1. I just remember this being played as a kid, and always liked it. It was played so much in our house, and it just became one of my firm favourites. So there's my top 10, but I have got some honourable mentions that just needed to be mentioned, as they say. So the first one is off the Dusty Definitely album from 68, and it's a track called Ain't No Sunshine Since You've Been Gone. This is the versatile of this singer. This is a song that someone like Aretha Franklin would have sang. It's a great vocal, and it just missed out on that top 10. This is one of those songs that I'm in an with if it's going to make the top 10, but I just love this song. one of my favourites. Okay, we go to 1965 now, and a number 8 hit, In the Middle of Nowhere. Another great vocal, a different style of singing, but it just is a very, very good song. I'm putting all these songs in the playlist today, not missing one out, because I don't think, I cannot leave these songs off the list. And my last one today is from an album from 1964 called A Girl Called Dusty, and it's her version of Anyone Who Had a Heart. Big hit for Cilla Black, of course, but I think Dusty does a good version of this song as Cilla. Both great versions. There's not much between them. I think there's some cello on this, and it's wonderful. And the bass clarinet, it just sounds so different from Cilla's version, but both songs are as equally as good. So there we go. There's a little bit of a Dusty Springfield. I know there's a lot of people out there that love a bit of Dusty. Pretty lady, fantastic singer, just a genuine all-round good egg, and she was a bit of a national treasure. Sadly, illness took her from us too soon. Okay, that's all for today. I'll be back tomorrow. We've got a music marathon, and it is Morrissey. I've been hanging on to this to wait for this new album to come out, and if I wait, we might be waiting forever. So tomorrow I'll be looking at the solo albums of Morrissey. So have a good day, everybody. If you're going trick and treating with the kids tonight, have fun. If people come around here, I have got some little bits for the kids, because we have lots of kids around here. And also today, as it's Halloween, I have put up a little short. I've put something, Number of the Beast by Iron Maiden's up there, so go and have a listen to that if you like a bit of spooky stuff. Bye for now.